created the path that I'm supposed to go down. Without God, you can do nothing and you cannot get to where God wants you to be. And let me say this. Stop going down every path that makes sense. That's where you're missing it at. Because see, when God directs your path, it goes totally opposite of what you were always thinking it would be. In other words, to you, the path that you created makes sense. But the path that God creates makes faith. In other words, that if I'm going to follow the path that God has for me, it's not going to always make sense to your natural brain, your natural mind. So, in other words, in order to follow God, you have to walk by faith. Paul says in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7, he says, for we walk by faith and not by what? Sight. Do you understand that phrase, sight? Notice the contrast between faith and sight. See, faith simply means that I'm trusting God even if I can't see where I'm going. I'm going to trust God and I'm going to walk by faith. Now, I got enough knowledge to walk down that path because he gave me knowledge. He gives me knowledge. He'll say, go this way, Abraham. I want you to go from there. So I begin to walk by faith, trusting that God is going to get me to the right place at the right time with the right people doing the right thing. I got to trust that. Because my natural mind is saying this is the wrong way because this is not what I had planned for my life. This is what I want to do. And oftentimes we're asking God to bless our plans that we created. But I'm here to tell you that when it comes down to walking God's path, you're going to have to do that by faith. For we walk by faith and not by sight. That means not by natural means, not just by what my own understanding told me, not just by what I can see, but I'm walking by faith, trusting God that whatever God says along that path, I'm just going to go, even when it don't sound right, feel right, or look